Hey guys, AKC here, and today I'm doing a review on debut of Bjork, which was quite literally her debut. This album came out in 1993, and if you know what Bjork is, I've already made like 3 videos on her, but I know what Bjork is. She is an a singer from Iceland, Icelandic singer, who is often known for being weird and strange and being one of the main people within art pop. So this is her debut, and let's just get right into it with Human Behavior. And this already sets the mood for not only this album, but also the rest of her career. She's definitely a really weird artist, and this kind of shows it in the way how the strings on the guitar sound in this song. Dun, dun, dun. I really love that melody, and I like how the song kind of progresses. And it's kind of like a really fun track. Kind of sets you in the mood, sets you in the world of this album. Then we have Crying. This one is actually kind of jazz influence. You could tell by the pianos, and how also like you can. The song is very luscious. It kind of like misses like a luscious kind of vibe with the jazz pianos, and it sounds really nice. Then we go to Venus as a Boy. This one is also very beautiful, and that actually uses like Middle Eastern kind of Indian influences, which is super weird, and it doesn't even appear later in their career or later in their discography, but it sounds so good. I don't like it as much as I would say as other people. I think Human Behavior and Crying kind of beat it out, but it's still really good. Then we have There's More to Life Than This. This is kind of a track about, now there's more to life than this, and what it means that is there's more to life than just partying and everything, and it helps with the fact that it's a live version, and the fact that it kind of sounds like the audio is coming in and out of like this bathroom, where like I guess the main character of this story is with somebody, and like they're going into like this secluded place to be doing something, but then like the main character's like, no, there's more to life than this. Why are we doing this? We should be doing something else. You know what I mean? Then we go to One Day, and yeah, this is like the first instance in which we see Bjork with a really, really good track. Human Behavior is good within its own rights of the album, same thing as Crying, but One Day is like truly like, okay, this is like one of her best songs in her discography. There's no doubt about it. And the fact that how it changes, it kind of like changes dynamically while also being kind of repetitive. I like how the different sounds. You can tell like she puts on like a incredible vocal performance here. Same thing actually goes for Aeroplane. Aeroplane is also one of her best tracks, like in her entire discography, not only on just this album. And the fact that it also has like this jazz influence with this like luscious kind of production. It sounds super good. Then we go to Come to Me, and I think this one's just all right. I do like it. I do think it's 7.5. I do like it more than some of the other 7.5s that I put on here, but I think the pacing is kind of just off, and I think it's a little bit too long. Then we go to Violently Happy, and I think this should have been the closer on the album. It kind of perfectly closes it in the fact that, it has the same sound as the rest of the album. It has the same themes, of being violently happy. Like it says, its pacing is very good. I love like the house alternative dance production. It's mostly alternative dance and house on this one, which is a very interesting album to like debut your career in. And the fact that like literally the rest of her discography doesn't even have these influences in it. It like doesn't even have house or dance influence, but like she uses this sound so well. It's so strange, It's so strange. Then we go to the tracks I don't like. I don't like Someone in Love. Like Someone in Love, I do think it's good. But this is one of the 7.5s. But I just it didn't really grab onto me. I thought I would probably like it, on my re-listen, because on re-listen you tend to like stuff more. But on this one, I actually didn't really like it that much. Then we go to Big Time Sensuality, and again, I thought I would like this track. I thought at first it was cool, but it kind of just teetered out near the end. I was like, I'm ready for the next one to play, and honestly, it did kind of get beat up by One Day by a lot, so yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I still think it's a good song. And then we have the anchor song, but she goes on full blues jazz on here, and I think it's just, again, all right. I think it's just all right. I think she, does a serviceable performance here. Nothing too big, but yeah. Other than that, I think this album is kind of structured pretty well. It is kind of aimless in a way in its themes and everything. But I think it's structured pretty well. I think her vocals are really nice on here. Um, Her accent really complements like songs like Human Behavior and Crying, Venus as a Boy, a One Day in Aeroplane. Um, and Overall, I think this is a very good debut. So I'll probably give this like a pretty strong 8.5. A pretty strong 8.5. And it's crazy how on her first album she already hit, and literally for up to like it was Vespertine. She will still be hitting, and honestly, I've listened to Biophilia. I kind of skipped Medulla, but Biophilia is also a really good one. So yeah, I would give this a strong 8.5. Definitely check it out. Yeah, see ya.